This game's weird. It really is. It's so different from the previous 3, and I love it. My TV's working?
It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh no, radio.
Walter Sullivan case. But Sullivan's dead. They even got the body.
Oh, is it going to stop it? Oh, I didn't want it to do that. There's a man in 207 pointing his finger. He's pointing at room 303. Eileen's room? Come on, Eileen. Alright. Is that it? He's just going to point? He's singing that song. Come on, Eileen, or whatever. What's going on down there? Oh, I thought that his t-shirt was something else. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see if that continues. Oh, I hope I didn't miss that by checking out the window. I honestly was hoping it would keep playing the audio while I was at the window. Kind of multitask, but I guess I skipped it. Alright, let's see if anything else has changed in here. Knowing this game probably has. Well, he was pointing at Eileen's room, so I don't really want to look in there now. I can't quite read what that says. Alright, let's look out here. There's our landlord. Why does he just sit there staring at it? Or not sit there, but stand there. Also, his shadow does not match his body. Everyone in this game is weird. They all just watch people. Don't move to Ashfield. Unless you like being spied on. Well, she's getting all dressed up. So why was he pointing at her room then? It's like, look at her, she's all dressed up. Go look. How would he know that I can see? So who is that guy? You know what would be really funny is if I get to the end of the game and none of it meant anything, and I'm just... I'm connecting dots where there are none. Let's see if he's still staring. He still is. What the heck? That's really weird. Hopefully that guy's okay. Maybe he's not pointing at Eileen's room at all. Maybe he's just... I don't know. I don't want to say it, but maybe something else happened to him. Alright, so she's gone. So maybe we check the front door. Well, the one guy's gone. Guess nothing. Alright, well, I guess we head back into the hellscape that is the hole in our bathroom. It's even bigger. And there's like now symbols around it. We could practically just walk through here now. Almost. I mean, maybe if he like hunched over, he probably doesn't even need to crawl through it. This hole, it doesn't look like a human made it. Are you sure? It's getting bigger and rounder. I think I've seen this pattern before. Oh, it's kind of looking like the holes that we find in that place. Maybe it's supposed to symbolize his reality and the false world, whatever it is, becoming one for him, like in his mind. Like he's blurred the line so much that he can't distinguish what's reality or not anymore. Maybe. That's the pointing guy.
It looks like my apartment. What the hell is this?
This looks like his apartment? I'm sorry, but if your apartment looks like this, try to move if you can. This fire escape. Okay. What are these sodas? Can we take them? No. What a shame. Wow, look at all these magazines. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, what's this? There's a diary here. The last few months, Joseph, the guy next door to me who gave me that rare magazine, looks like he's been working super hard. He said if he found another rare one, he'd give it to me, but he hasn't shown his face around here much lately. He said he was a journalist and he's always investigating stuff, but I think something strange is going on with him. He's been shut in his apartment, and I can hear all these weird noises coming from there. Ooh, is that our apartment they're talking about? Oh, my beautiful Rachel, what's with the note on the red paper? I thought you'd written a note back to me, but I guess maybe it was somewhere else. He took it along with my clothes. Those were my best clothes. Weird. There's a red piece of paper with nothing written on it. Oh, hey, Nabride, thanks for the raid. All right, let's take the red paper. Just red paper with nothing written on it. I'll stick it under room 302's door. Why, though? I don't know how I feel about that. All right, let's see what's down here. I don't understand why he said this looks like his apartment. I don't think anyone should live here if this looks like their apartment. There's a magazine lying open. Teaching Despair Wish House. Wish House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Helena Bride. Seeing if you got... Nice. Alright. Wish House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. Now, we've seen this orphanage earlier, and it is not a place where any child should go. This is a fun game. I'm really enjoying it so far. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, who lives near Wish House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, that reporter..." Oh, wait. I feel like we've read this note before in one of the previous games. I feel like it was... maybe in the third one? I feel like we might have read this in the hospital as Heather, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it definitely is really fun so far. Eccentric persona. Yeah, it definitely has its problems. Like, I don't know why they put immortal ghosts. That's definitely a little annoying, but it is fun so far. It's very different from the previous ones, which I'm enjoying. I'm really excited to see how it ends. I'm trying to theorize what's probably going on. All right. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigation, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower, which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison or a secret place of worship. Oh, thanks for the follow. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by the locals simply as the Order. This is a long note. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. I don't know if any children are left there. I mean, when we were there, it definitely didn't look like anyone was still there. Other than although I think they said that the slugs were the children, which is pretty disturbing. You're all in for the journey? Sweet. Well, I am happy to have you along. All right, we put it away. I do think we need to get out of this place because I don't know what else we're going to find in here. It's a photo of a nurse. It says, "I love you" on it. There's a key taped to the back of it. Can we take the key? Yeah. I don't think we want to run into any Silent Hill nurses. He was much younger in this picture. There's a key taped. There's a lot of keys in here. Ashfield Heights Superintendent Key. So I'm assuming these are the people that we keep running into when we look outside the windows of our room. Oh, God. Oh, we have to run past. All right, I'm going to run past him. Oh, no, I don't want to look at the magazines. Oh, crap. I swear, guys, I wasn't trying to go for the magazines. I was trying to get out. All right, let me look at chat for a second because I think some of it's went past me. All right. Let's see if I missed anything. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, great. Are these dogs? So someone's... Oh, no, it's the kid. No, don't do that. That we'll get in trouble with Twitch. Let's move on. What is... Okay, the floor's broken there. We're just gonna ignore the kid. I'm assuming that's probably the smart thing to do. What was that guy doing here? Could he be the next victim? Or could it be... Okay, do we have the key for that room? I don't think we do. No. No. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. I wish I could actually look at what each key was. Doesn't look like I can. Okay. Okay, we'll go back and see what the kid's doing. I'm assuming we're probably supposed to. Is he gone? I turned around for 2 seconds. There's a scrap of red paper stuck under the door. This is the same way they show up under my door. Can we take it? No, we can't. That's weird. Well, I think we do need to put the scrap under this one because I think it's said to. What? I guess not. Maybe it's this door? I probably should have been paying a little more attention. Alright, let's try this one real quick, and then we'll move on. We'll just add another one. Yeah, there we go. You put the red paper in the door crack. Just getting a lot of notes. Are we... Oh, I get it. It's suggesting that we are the ones leaving ourselves the notes. So the notes under our door, I'm assuming, they're all notes that we ourselves have put there. Other than probably the one the superintendent left, if I had to guess. Hey, Red Rain. Nice to see you again. All right. Here we go. Oh, it's this guy. Should I trust him? You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's try. Okay. You know, I figured just to be safe, we may as well try ahead of time, but let's talk to him.
I got this from Miss Galvin a long, long time ago.
He has the same hair color as us.
She looked so happy, holding her mother's hand. Here.
He looks like a very trustworthy guy. Oh, it can? Okay, yeah, don't spoil anything for me, but I appreciate the slight hint. Will you take the shabby doll? I'm just saying, my theory right now is that we are the bad guy in all of this. Like, don't tell me if I'm right. But I just feel like the story so far, that makes the most sense. And this guy, I'm just saying, he looks a little bit like me. Not me personally, but like my character. Henry. So, oh man, should I take the doll? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let chat decide. Should I take the doll or no? You guys get to pick. No, don't take it. I got 1 yes, 2 no's. Don't do it. I have 4 no's, 1 yes. I think it's going to be a no. Let's say it is ours, and it's something that we. Let's say that he is us. We're the same guy, and that is maybe evidence. It's more fun though. I'm sure it is, but I'm just saying, if we are the bad guy, maybe we shouldn't take the doll, because the doll might be evidence against us. So, you know what? You stay here. I'll be back later, I'm sure. Have fun with your doll on your stairs by yourself, I guess. What's down there? Oh, there's a hole in the wall down there. We'll definitely need to use that. I bet we're going to have some more activity in our room. Ooh, actually, I don't want to go in there. Don't spoil him on levels of fun. Yeah, that might influence me a little bit. I may want to go with the more fun option. He's like, that's what I want, though. Oh, man, there's a lot over here. There are the tenants' lockers. There are numbers 101 through 304. All right. Good to know. Why are there so many dead dogs here? Quote unquote fun. Hey, I mean, if it's really crazy story-wise, then that could be considered fun. All right. I say we go back to the apartment real quick just to see if anything's changed. And then we'll come back and explore that second floor. So since I have a lot of people here, if any of you have played the Silent Hill series before, what is your favorite Silent Hill game? Most people tend to say 3. So far, I think 2 is my favorite. So far. But I've only played the first 3. See, I found it funny with Heather because Heather seems to be kind of a crazy character. It's like it didn't make a lot of sense to me in certain points because she's like going through like these, she has to get home, and so she takes this ridiculous route home through like the sewers and through like an abandoned train station, and there's monsters coming after her, and the whole time she's just like, this isn't interesting, or I don't care about that. Or you go to pick up, like, there's like construction helmets, and she sees them and she's like, well, this definitely isn't in style. And like, that's what you're worried about when there's, what was that? It is us. We are the bad guy, aren't we? I just find Heather funny. I'm not saying she's a bad protagonist. I'm just saying her character was kind of crazy. A tie between 2 and 4 for you. Personally, I don't like the cult storyline. The personal health story makes way more sense for the lore of the town. Yeah, I can see that. I just got a hold of it was hard to get a hold of some of the copies of these games, but I have Origins, Shattered Memories, and Homecoming. I just need to get, I think, Downpour. All right, let's see if anything's outside. Well, that guy's missing. Doesn't look like anything else interesting is happening right now. Oh, wait. Minmo is in 3? 3 is the best? See, a lot of people really like 3. And I get it. I completely get why people like 3. I'd say it's my second favorite so far. So, all right, we should probably get these notes first before we move on. I figured out the riddle behind the numbers. 01121 is actually 0121, or January 21st. In other words, 1 out of 21. Oh, okay. So Walter was planning on killing 21 people, but he never finished the job. He was convicted for the murders of Billy and Miriam Locane, the 7th and 8th victims. Afterwards, he committed suicide in his jail cell. The grisly mass murder of 10 people shocked the world and came to be known as the Walter Sullivan case. There are 2 big puzzles here. The first is, what was the motive for the murders? The second is, why did he kill himself before completing his task? Was he simply insane? May 2nd. All right, let's read the other one then. It was 4 years ago that they discovered the body with 1221 carved into it. Right away, I had this terrible feeling. Right away, I couldn't stop shaking. The victim had been murdered 6 months earlier, but Walter had been dead for 7 years, having committed suicide 3 years before the murder. The police think it's a copycat crime and are calling it the Sullivan Case Round 2, but something about it bothered me. The Red Diary. I'm assuming the Red Diary is probably our diary. Possibly. The hands keep adding up on that wall. I'm assuming that's important. All right, let's spy on our neighbor again. Okay. It looks like Eileen is okay. She's just pacing around her apartment? Yeah, she's just pacing. I'm just waiting for the moment where she looks down and sees the hole and is like, oh, I'm being watched. Shocking fact. Silent Hill 2 wasn't well received in Japan upon release. The Japanese public wanted something akin to what ultimately became Silent Hill 3. With America, a majority of people surveyed was the opposite. They wanted 2 and 3 was a slight step down. I don't think it was a slight step down. I think they're very different games. That's what I've liked about the Silent Hill series so far is each game not only kind of stands on its own story-wise, for the most part. I mean, 3 kind of is a continuation in a way, but it's the tone and feel of the game is kind of different. I mean, even the enemies are different. So I wouldn't really call them a step down because they kind of stand on their own. Even this one feels very unique, especially with the first-person aspects. So I think they're just different. All right, let's back up from here. Refresh my chat. All right. Okay, let's head back in. Although we're carrying a lot of loot, we probably should get rid of that. Maybe, you know what? Any of you who have played this one before know it pretty well. Is it true what they said where you don't want to carry too much stuff with you? Because I've been trying to stick by that rule and unload any extra stuff I have. But unless that was just said just to like scare you. I don't know. All right, back we go. Only because key items also take up space and avoid backtracking. Gotcha. Okay. The way that they warned you about it made it seem like something really bad would happen if you were to have too much. America was weird though, because at some point there was a slight shift, a slight shift, and ever since it has been endlessly debated. 2 or 3 being the better game. Also, it's true. Gotcha. Okay. I actually really like them both, and I like 2 only slightly more. And the only reason I like it more is I feel like the ending was a lot more impactful. Because if you've ever known anyone who has dealt with a terminal illness or losing a loved one, and you know some of the pain that goes on with all parties involved, it was very accurate. And not completely accurate, I shouldn't say, but they really touched on the emotions very well. Especially if you've ever dealt with that. So I thought it was a really good ending. Of course, I got the good ending, so I don't know how the other endings are. All right, let's try a key. Nope. It's like when you try to skip the dialogue, it seems to select the next option unintentionally. It seems to be a problem with all of the games. In this series so far, at least. More dogs. Also, maybe these aren't dogs, because they kind of sound like cats when they attack you. No, get down. Yeah, they sound like they're probably cats. Also, Silent Hill 2 always, in this day and age, especially with getting the in-water ending, comes with a trigger warning. I see. I only got the positive ending, so I have no idea what you're talking about. If I ever replay it, I may try to get the other endings just to see what they're like. Although, it's not really a spoiler to me, so if you want to tell me what happens in the other endings, you got water first time playing it too. What happens, if you can say without it being too, you cried? Wow. That impactful then. Yeah, it's mega sad, that's all. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, my ending was just I left with the girl, and we got that really sad letter. Alright, seems like to be a dead end. Yeah, it sounds like a hug is needed. I won't lie, I teared up a little in my ending on my playthrough at the end of 2. I'm not ashamed to say it. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Honestly, that's not surprising to me. I could definitely see that happening. Come here, kitty. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It made it feel much darker. I'm still feeling guilty over what happened with the coyote that I told you guys about last time. Someone's scraping a chair. The letters in the endings are different each time. If they are, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. I'm going to have to look this up. I want to know the other endings. I got the worst ending when I played Silent Hill 1, and then supposedly I got the best ending in 2. According to the people who were watching with me. It's just so weird that Silent Hill 2 voice acting is just off for the entire game, but the letter read by Mary just hits like a truck. And apparently that was his reason to go into Silent Hill in the first place in that ending. I think I played the HD edition, so I don't think the voice acting was off for me. So I didn't notice that. Maybe that's just a problem with the original game. A lot of garbage. There is a lot of garbage in this place. Everyone says that. Every time that they find out it was the HD edition, they give me that same reaction. And it's just the version I had. I didn't know that there was as big of a difference. I just found out after starting it that a lot of people were like, "Oh no, not the HD." Or I know some people were upset about the voice actors because they liked the original voice actors better. At least that's what some people have told me. There we go. Okay, so I don't have to actually select the keys. It automatically uses them. That's nice. Let's just say the HD voice actors were just too good for the mood of Silent. I can see that because didn't they have like Troy Baker and a bunch of well, now they're pretty pretty well-known voice actors. I have some nostalgia for that collection. I got lucky. I had the PS3 version. That's what I have. That's what I played. Is the PS3 version. It's a torn piece of red paper. Yes, let's take it. So it's all of them. Okay. That's good to have. I will say, if any of you want to play all these old Silent Hill games and you don't own them, it's gonna be a pain to get them. I had a lot of trouble finding them. That it's like if you just try to buy them at like used stores or even online, usually cost you, depending on the game, like upwards to, I think Shattered Memories was like average around like 300 to 400. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So luckily, I was able to find like a used disc, just a loose disc that someone had, and I still need to test it to make sure it works. But the 360 version apparently never got an update patch. Ooh, so was there a problem before they updated it? You have to tell me about that one. I'm not familiar with that story. All right, it's a red box. Man, this thing really stinks. It's practically bringing tears to my eyes. Oh, that's the umbilical cord. Yeah, let's not mess with that. Why is his room like a cell? It's a diary. The red box seems even stranger today. It's giving off a terrible smell. It's disgusting, but I just can't throw it away. It must have been around 30 years ago. That young couple was living in the apartment. But one day, they just suddenly disappeared. Ran off just like thieves in the night. I don't know why. It must have been money troubles, or maybe they got themselves into some kind of danger. The problem came after that. They left their newborn baby when they took off. I even found the umbilical cord, and he kept it? I called the ambulance right away, and I heard the baby survived, but I don't know what happened to him. Although, a few years later, I often saw a young kid hanging around the apartment. Oh no. The story's coming together to me. I'm starting to figure it out. One day, he just stopped coming by. But now that I think of it, I'll bet he was that abandoned baby. It's a horrible story, abandoning a newborn baby. That all happened in room 302. And the umbilical cord I found there, well, I still can't get myself to throw it away. Why the hell? Have you known anyone who would do something like that? I can't imagine like holding on to something like that. Yeah, I don't get it. That's just crazy. This guy is a little nuts. Oh yes, long story short, as a result of code junking, which is exactly what it sounds like, Hijinks was given pre-alpha builds of Silent Hill 2 and 3. As a result, upon release on version 1, the game was very buggy and glitchy. Gotcha. Well, that sucks. I did run into one glitch on the PS3, but it wasn't too bad. I had to reload my game, which sucked because I hadn't saved in forever, but I went into a room and it like teleported me above the room, so I was trapped. And that was in Silent Hill 2, I think. I didn't have any problems with 3. I think 3 ran pretty well. All right, let's get out of here. Oh man. So we can go into every single apartment room now. That's gonna be a lot of exploring. Oh, these walls are trippy. I kind of like them. Would you have walls like that? I like the blue at least. Oh, we got another note. And there are some numbers that look like a phone number. Will you press these numbers? Sure, why not? There's a phone ringing somewhere. Ooh, how long is it going to ring? Is that a... Oh, we have a nurse outfit. So you have chosen death. Wait, have I? It's a nurse's uniform. The name on it says Rachel. Did I pick something bad? Oh, I called someone. Are they coming? Oh, God. Wait, is he a ghost? Don't be a ghost. He is a ghost, isn't he? We're getting out of here. Is the phone in here? No. A phone is ringing somewhere. So wait, so the phone is in here. So do I have to find the phone now? Great. He is a ghost, dang it. I have no way to stop him. He's just going to keep coming after me. Why does he have a spade? He's like, well, I was digging in the garden and I saw you call my lady friend. I was like, I can't have that. Alright, I don't think... It would be in the bathroom. I'm going to assume that and I'm just hearing that same phone ring and that it's not something hidden in here. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. I will take that hint. Okay, no, so it's ringing out here as well. It's going to ring everywhere until I find it, yeah. There are lots of records and music magazines on the shelves. It's a turntable. This looks like they've spilt some jam on the floor. Here's an age-old question for you guys. This is one that I didn't know was controversial, but apparently it's controversial. Jelly or jam? Yes? Your answer is yes? Okay. Oh my, he follows me everywhere I go? Crap. Why is he biting my sternum? It's the sternum thief. He's returned. Let's get out of here. So is he going to follow me until I find the phone? Oh man, that sucks. He is, isn't he? Maybe the phone's in here. You can't come from the ceiling. That's illegal. I should have... Yep, you have called the annoying ghost hotline. Yeah. I should have called Ghostbusters. I called the wrong number. It's like you try to call Ghostbusters, but you called this instead. They basically have their number being like one... It's one number off. So that you think you're calling Ghostbusters, but you're not. That seems about right. If I can get through a doorway. Alright, please be a phone in here. Nope. Please don't be up. I probably should. That's how the ghosts get you. Also, I've always just called it jam since it's what's in the jar. Picking up the Silent Hill games are expensive. However, glass half full. It's not Panzer Dragoon Saga. That's always a plus. Yeah, I guess that is true. Not that although that sounds familiar, but I don't think I know that saga, unfortunately. But it does sound familiar. Gosh, this phone's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, that guy's gonna pop in from the ceiling again. Where are you? Just show yourself. It sounds like there might be something else in here with me. I have a bad feeling that once we get the phone, I'm gonna still hear it in my head. Like outside of the game, I'm just gonna continuously hear it ringing. I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up hearing the phone. That's highly sought after RPG on the Sega Saturn as part of the Panzer. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of those old school games that are pretty valuable nowadays. That's how the game gets you. Yep. The cordless fluorescence is giving off an eerie glow. Yeah. Kinda. They didn't put walls into this place. It was never completed. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's nothing in here. It's just a dead-end house or apartment. Oh. Why is there a padded cell in here? It's like, hey, Tom, did you finish building this apartment 103? Well, we spent all our budget on a padded cell. Wait, why did you put a padded cell in? Honestly, we just wanted to see if we could make one. You're fired. I'm gonna cheat a little and go to the Stadiator flashcard route so I can have every Saturn game ever. I see. Yeah, I think that is kind of cheating. I don't want to stomp these guys, because didn't they say earlier that these are the children? Stop it, Henry. We're not going to stomp the children. The children can live. The furniture seems to be covered with some kind of animal hair. Not fur? Okay, so not animal fur, but animal hair. That's interesting. Jeez, these walls. Now, these walls are ugly. I would not like these walls. At least we lost the ghost guy, right? I'm happy we don't have to deal with him anymore. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. This phone. We got a shotgun. Oh, it's a model gun. Dang it. I was hoping we were going to have another... So, those of you who were with me when I played Silent Hill 3, and you know how that boss fight went when I got the shotgun. That was a great moment. Oh, man, our inventory is pretty full. We probably need to... Oh, great. It's him, isn't it? Just come on through. Welcome to the range. Oh, dang it. Why does he have a spade? all the guns here are just models. Why, if they're just models, why does he have like the range equipment or like the targets up? Are these? I mean, if they're airsoft guns, that would make a little more sense. But if they're just model guns, then why have the targets? It's just for the aesthetics. All right, hopefully that's good. There's a chainsaw up there. So he has a model chainsaw? But here's the question, do they have a PPSH? Nope. What a shame. No collection is complete without a PPSH. Everyone knows this. You also got bamboozled? Yeah, it's a weird room. It's like this guy has a highly specific collection. It's like, oh man, is the guy back? One of these magazines has something written on the back cover. My eyes and skin are so itchy. That stupid cat next door made my allergy go crazy. I was so pissed off. I took my converted model gun and blasted away at the thing. He converted a model gun. At point blank range, it was way cool. The thing just dropped like a stone. Wow. By the way, that revolver that Richard in 207 carries, it's the real thing. That guy's dangerous. Alright, so we gotta watch out for that guy, he's dangerous. Oh my god, why does he go for the sternum? You know what, dude, you got problems. I will have none of it. Alright, we're getting out of here. Alright, I think we are done in here. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. So, let's go ahead and jump back into this. It was a little shorter than I thought. Alright, here we go. Hope we find this damn phone. Alright, I think we've searched all of the bottom floor. We probably should go put the loot in a box, since we have quite a lot of it right now. Back we go. Alright, here we go. I almost wish that more of it was in first person. It kind of gives me slight PT vibes with the first person nature of it. So, well, actually, I was going to ask if any of the other Silent Hill games have first person features or are in first person, but I think I'd rather be surprised. Fun fact, a UFO ending was planned for this game but was scrapped. Interesting. Wasn't there a UFO ending in 3? I haven't gotten it, but I did hear something about that. Alright, let's, Oh, I need to put it under the door, okay. Oh man, we gotta keep this stuff. It was in all of them, I think, except this one. Gotcha. Interesting. So even the first one has a UFO ending? I didn't know about that. I'll have to look that up. What the hell is this? The dryer sprayed blood all over the place. Well, maybe you shouldn't, I don't know. I have nothing to say about that. It's pretty weird. I don't even know how you would explain that. Alright, back we go. I'm pretty sure Silent Hill 2 dog ending is the best Silent Hill 2 ending. Dog ending? You know what? I think after I stream this tonight, I'm gonna look up these other endings to the previous games I played, because now you guys have got me really curious. So these are lockers, right? So I can probably use the locker key. Oh, we just stole a bunch of mail. I love you, Rachel. Mike. It's filled with love letters from Mike to Rachel. Is Mike the guy chasing us? The dog ending is God tier. That made me... Is God... The dog ending is so God tier that they made a diorama figure of it. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw that, but before I even played... Excuse me. Before I even played Silent Hill. I think it was probably so iconic, a lot of people talked about it. This phone. Don't be in here, Mike. Oh, we can't break it down. There are plenty of cooking tools, but there's nothing I need right now. I mean, we could take a frying pan. I honestly feel like we could probably use that. There's bread? We need to take the bread. Hey, please be this phone. Nope. Not much in this room. Let's move on to the next one. Wait, what is this? Is this something we can look at? It's a target. Is there someone at the end of the hall? There is. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll worry about that later. Okay, you stay down. You're not welcome here. It's bread. As long as the tenant of that apartment didn't get it delivered, then it's dead. I see. Oh my god, these phones. It feels to me like the phone is ringing more rapidly, but I bet you that's just how much I've heard it. It just feels like it has. They have a lot of drinks in here. A can of bug spray. Yes, I will happily take the bug spray. Effective against certain enemies. Maybe the fairies? I bet you it's for the fairies. Are you guys excited for the Dead Space remake that's coming out in a couple weeks? It's a blood-stained shirt. There's a torn red paper in the pocket. Another one. I'm excited for it. Dead Space is one of my favorite horror games of all time. But I'm not confident that they will respect the overall themes of that game. I'm not saying that the remake will be bad. I'm definitely going to play it. I'm excited to play it. But certain things they've said in the interviews has made me a little concerned that they may not quite understand the spirit of the original game. Okay, I think we're going to take a break from this floor for now and go put those notes underneath that one door, because I think... I don't want to carry these around any longer, to be honest. We've got quite a lot of them. The bride sent a gif of... I can't tell what that's an emoji of. I can't tell if it's a book or a piece of chocolate. It's bread. Oh, it's bread. Nice. Did I just head back the way I came? No, I did not. It's bread. It's bread. Everyone says it's bread. Thanks for letting me know. I spent quite a while last year trying to make bread. I was like, you know what? I'd like some homemade bread. I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to make it. Yeah, apparently what I've learned from that whole experience is I do not know how to make bread, and I don't think it's possible for me to make bread. Did you like that reference? I had to refresh the page because of buffering. Here's the thing about your reference. It sounds familiar, but I can't quite pin what it's from, but it does sound familiar to me. Excuse me. What is he doing? He's grabbing my... Okay, he's grabbing something of mine. Alright, let's move over here. That person's creepy as hell. Silent Hill 3. Heather looks at Brad. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, that was a good one. The phone. I don't even care who's on it. I do not care. Let's just break it. Destroy it. I am done with the phone. I am completely done with it. You wasted a round. Okay, apparently we can't destroy it. That sucks. Oh yeah, where you like go into the toilet and she like spins around. Yeah, that was very out of place. It was funny, but it was very out of place. There's no one there. You're telling me I had to put up that ringing for all that time and it was a prank phone call? Normally prank phone calls don't bother me. That one kind of annoys me. It's a painting of 2 adults and a lot of children. The memo says 206. How can they even sleep with so many noisy kids? Besides that, they have to live next to a Braintree. Painting of a man holding a brush. The memo says 202. Self-portrait. So someone here is an artist. It's a painting of a nurse. On the memo it says 106. My beautiful darling, lately she's been bothered by a stalker. Never get bread delivered, folks. It's bad news. Nice. Alright, what is on this table? Is that a knife or a paintbrush? You just find the ghost of Bob Ross in here. She's always eating something, but I wish my girlfriend liked to cook like her. There's nothing painted yet. Okay, well we should paint something. There's a painting of an old couple. The memo says 304. A nice, sweet old couple. It's a painting of a woman holding a cat. The memo says 102. So someone just painted all their neighbors, essentially. She loved cats too much and missed her chance to get married. I kind of felt sorry for her while she was mourning for one of her dead cats. I have a horrible story about someone and dead cats, and it is... I may have told this on a stream before, so maybe I can tell it. I don't know if this is too far to tell this story. Maybe it is. Maybe I shouldn't tell this story. But my worst date I was ever on involved someone that decided to bring urns full of their dead cats. And it has scarred me. I can never forget it. Just like... I am fearful for what became of that person. It's a painting of a man drinking alcohol. The memo says 203. Yeah, he's so noisy. I wish he would stop all that drinking and fighting. Yeah, look, it's... I feel like I can't really tell the story without it feeling like I'm insulting this person. There's really no way around it. That's why I feel bad about it. But no, basically... Oh man, I should not tell this story. But I'm going to tell it. I went... So it was a... Wait, is that guy on the toilet? Or is he playing games? Guy who plays video games. 205. He's always shut in his room. It looks like he has lots of weird interests. I heard he tape recorded Mike getting beaten up by Richard. Okay, maybe he just wanted evidence in case there was a lawsuit. Yeah, if you were in one of the bathrooms, you were asked to look inside. Yeah. Yeah, James definitely did that. All right. Just gonna hope no one asks me to elaborate on that story. I'm just gonna act like I didn't bring it up. I probably should. All right, the door's shut. Okay, I think we're good in here. It doesn't look like there's much else. I'm so mad about this damn phone. Hopefully this means the ghosts aren't gonna follow us anymore. That would be nice. Oh, damn it, the ghosts are still here. Oh man, there's bugs. That's right. Oh, damn it, there's a ghost too. Well, let's explore this real quick. Game theory, this game is in second-person view. Well, I don't know how it ends, but I have a feeling you might not be far off. She's tickling my spine. I don't appreciate that, lady. What does it say? Oh, man, these damn fairies. Wait, what? What are these weird cages in here? They're in a lot of the apartments. The writing is all blurry. I can't read it. All right, so there was nothing of interest in here. Let's run away from here. Weird whispering. So this whole mission is just apartment exploration. That's it. Nothing more. Just, we're going to send you on a journey. You're going to search the entire apartment complex for anything. We know there's a revolver in one, so we definitely need to find that. All right, let's find it. Someone like scratched up the walls in here. Oh man, there's another ghost. See, I was hoping that the ghost would not come if I found that phone, but I guess not. Wait, it doesn't? I was wondering because I remember when I was playing 3, I was confused at first. I was like, isn't this supposed to be in Silent Hill? And then it wasn't until like way later in the game. And now you just spoiled that this one never goes to Silent Hill. I was assuming that I would go at some point. So thanks, Eccentric Persona. You have spoiled the game. Oh crap. I'll give you a freebie since you gave me a follow. I'll let that one slide. It's a barbell. There are a lot of old game machines and other devices that I have no idea about. Well, he has a lot of old games. But he works out at the same time. Skinned mic. I could listen to it on the stereo in my room. Sure. Or do we want to listen to it? Skinned mic does not sound like something we should listen to. Okay, I should only talk about bread from this point on. Yes. What is your favorite type of bread? That's the question. And that's the question on everyone's mind. What is Eccentric Persona's favorite type of bread? Not too white, not too whole. Interesting. What's your favorite... Wait, Henry's not a gamer? Henry, I thought you were one of us, man. No, Henry's not. I don't trust Henry. I hope I'm wrong about him, but I do not trust him. Alright, there's something in here. I can hear it. Oh, there's a bear in the crib. Feels like a Call of Duty Zombies reference. It's like, this game came out before Call of Duty Zombies? Maybe the Call of Duty Zombies bear is a reference to Silent Hill 4. Oh, this is the family that has a ton of kids. They had black lights next to their bed. I mean, that's kind of cool. Henry's just taking everything that's thrown at him. All true. I would not want seeds on my bread. Yeah, I don't like seeds on my bread either. I'm trying to think. Maybe there's a type of bread? I don't know. Maybe if you had like a bagel with the right kind of seeds on it. But even then, that's like just if you were in the mood for it. I'm sorry, cat. I didn't want to do this. The writing is so jammed together, it makes me feel sick. Yeah, they wrote all over the wall. That's why you don't leave your kids alone in a room with crayons. So I've heard. Although I probably was that kid when I was young that would, use crayons to draw on everything. Of course, I already drew on everything. If I had a toy, I'd be like, I could make this better. Where's some Sharpies? All right, that's locked. It's the other guy. There's men's bloody underwear and a torn shirt sleeve in the garbage. Oh, well, that's... Oh, this was where the guy... yeah, so this is where the guy... Am I weird for finding groceries fun? For finding groceries fun. You just mean in general, or do you mean like you like shopping for groceries? That's fun. Because it's not that weird for enjoying shopping for groceries. And a lot of people like doing that. All right, let's take Richard's revolver. Maximum of 6 bullets, easy to use. Okay, good. We're probably going to get rid of the handgun then. The guy disappeared when I walked over to him. Was that a glitch, or did he actually disappear? I can see Eileen Galvin from here. I'm pretty sure that's room 303. What's she doing in this world? Nah, enjoying the little things are good. That is true. I think more people could do with enjoying the little things, to be honest. You like shopping for them. Yeah, there's nothing weird about that. Now, if you have a problem, like picking up every single thing you see that you want, then that doesn't make it weird that you like it, but it's probably something you should be careful about. Spoilers? Stop spoiling! It's a golf club. Looks like a putter. I'll take it. Can we look out this window? No. Yeah, what are you, what was her name? River Song? No, and before someone assumes I'm a Doctor Who fan, I'm not. I dated someone that made me watch the entire series. So sadly, I know all the references. I think up until they, I'd say I watched up until maybe mid Capaldi. I don't think I watched much after that. I find it funny. Well, never mind. All right, let's see what's in here. Red Rain. I'm just gonna start calling. Well, yeah, Red Rain. So Rain, River. I think I'm just gonna start calling you River. You brought this on yourself. Just letting you know. What? They got Dalmatians? This is a weird setup. Everyone has jail doors in their apartments. Our inventory is getting pretty full. I feel like I should probably head out. I'm a proud Hoovian. Don't worry, I'm the one that I'm one of the kind, respectful ones, I promise. Okay. As long as you are. So you're a proud Hoovian. Look, I'm not dissing on Doctor Who. I'm just saying it definitely maybe I am dissing on. I will say this: I enjoyed certain seasons of Doctor Who. The rest, I found it kind of a pain to get through. I think what was his name? Eccleston was good. Tennant was obviously the best one. I didn't care for much of the rest. All right, do we have another note? Oh man, you. I'm sorry about this. Another Hoovian. My Twitch name is double reference. It's reference to Raining Bloody and also reference to Evil Dead Twitter. Ah, gotcha. Wait, we were in the we've been in this room before. Yeah, we have. All right. Yeah, we have. This is that one room. Let's get out of here. Actually, we probably should head through the portal. We have enough items on us, and we have all those notes back at the home that we need to read. I started to watch the Evil Dead movies because I had never seen them, and I think I made it to the second one, the third one, and I haven't finished them yet. I know I saw the first and second one at the least. I might have seen the third one. Whichever one where he goes back in time. I think that's the last one I saw. So maybe it was the second one. All right, let's clean our inventory out first. All right, so we're not going to keep this around anymore. We don't need this. We don't need this. Now, here's a question. Does the revolver use the same ammunition? Oh, no. It's only for the pistol. Well, we'll keep the revolver for now. Let's see what this cassette is. Hopefully I don't run into a boss where I need more ammo. That would suck. You put the skinned mic cassette into the stereo. All right.
Like that, you sick little freak. You had it coming to you. These clothes are disgusting. Get him out of my sight.
What?
I know. It'll be perfect to wrap his body in.
Who's helping him?
You snooping around again? Get your ass out of here before you really piss me off.
Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself.
What? What the heck? Okay, I don't know what to really take from that. All right, anything going on outside of here? Nope. All right, let's read these notes that we brought ourselves. I lost the key to Eileen Galvin's room. I've got to find it and bring it back. Let me think. The last place I saw it was... It's ripped here, and I can't read the rest. Oh, fun fact. The Ninth Doctor, one of the people the BBC approached was Hugh Grant. Ooh, so Hugh Grant, I really liked him in Hannibal. Hold on, I just missed some of the chat. Let me refresh this real quick. I don't think I could picture him being a doctor, but I definitely loved him in Hannibal. We turned it down. Later, Hugh stated in an interview that he regrets that and would absolutely be in the show in a non-doctor role anytime they want. Imagine a remake of this game. Look, annoying rant time. So when they announced all the new Silent Hill games, I lost my controller. I was kind of annoyed because I was like, why are they remaking the second game? Not that I don't want them to remake the second game, but I'm like, if you're gonna give it the Resident Evil treatment where you remake all the old games, wouldn't you want to start with the first one and then work your way up? So I think that if the remake for the second one does do well, they probably will end up remaking this one at some point. I just don't know why they wouldn't start with the first Silent Hill. It feels weird to me, and I feel like the only reason they're doing it is because they're doing a movie version of Silent Hill 2. So I feel like they're like, well, we're doing that so we can do them at the same time, even though the movie's supposed to be different than the game. So I don't know. Exactly. Yeah. I do not understand, and I will say, and maybe it's just me, but the fact that they announced like 3 Silent Hill games, a movie, and I think a couple other things all at the same time worries me quite a bit. Like, so this franchise was kind of left alone for a long time, and then you come out and you're like, we're gonna do all these things with it. It's like, okay, well, are they gonna get the right amount of time they need worked on them? If you're having multiple games made at one time, how do we know they're gonna be as polished as they should be? And it worries me looking at what they did with PT, and then seeing them announce all these new Silent Hill projects. It definitely worries me. I'm mainly excited. I'll take anything, honestly. Good writers and the same music director, I think. Picture this game as a movie. Well, I don't know how this game ends yet, so don't tell me too much. But we'll see. I'll have an opinion on it once I finish. But look, I'm excited for more Silent Hill stuff as well. Now that I've started to actually play through the series, I just knowing how the game industry works and seeing them announce all these things at one time is a bad sign. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, because if they really do spend enough time working on them, they could be great games. Have had a discussion about this, and the only reason I can think of is because Silent Hill 2 is the most well-known out of all of them, even though I've only played it recently and think it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Look, I totally see why they would want to do or remake Silent Hill 2, but I just feel like if they're going to give them the Resident Evil treatment, which seems like that's what they're going to do, I would just have liked them to start with the first one. It just feels weird. Although, now that I think about it, maybe they want to start with 2 because 2 is kind of, at least seems to be kind of its own story. Because if they then remake 1 and 3, they kind of go together. So maybe they want to have 3 come immediately after 1. That might make sense, actually. That may be what they were doing. I didn't think about that before. Alright, well, let's read this next one. There's a torn red paper stuck in here. Other than Rear Window, I don't think much of anything like this exists as a movie. That'd be too kind. It's so bloody it's hard to read. Rachel, I love you, always. Watching. Window. Protect you. Ith. Love. Mike. So he's always watching. So can we see him in a window? We're gonna have to go check. There's red paper stuck in here. I picked up the key that Eileen from room 303 must have dropped. I thought I'd return it, but she wasn't home. I guess I'll give it to the super. May 20th. Okay, so let's see if we can find this guy looking out the window. Well, we have that family looking out together, which is always kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any guy always looking out. Although the bottom left, although I thought that was a lady, but maybe not. I feel like they've always been staring out the window. Maybe. Nope, she walked away. So that can't be Mike. Plus, we met Mike. Wasn't Mike the, I think 1408 would be close. 1408. What do you mean 1408? Am I missing something? I don't know what you mean by that. The movie. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think. If I have, I've forgotten the name of it. Alright, I think we're good there. Well, although we don't need the cassette anymore. Alright, sweet. Let's save our game real quick before we move on. True, but doesn't float more towards elements of the shining than this game? Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha, River. Alright, let's peek through our peepholes real quick before we leave. That's right, move along. Alright, let's check on Eileen again. It looks like Eileen is okay, so she's still pacing. What are you playing this on? I am playing this on an Xbox 360, which before this, I had never really played on an Xbox, but I was able to find a copy of this game on the original Xbox, and luckily it can be played on the 360. So it's my first time really using a 360. Similar vibe would be the movie Memento. That was an interesting movie. It was kind of obvious what was happening from the very beginning, but it was still an interesting movie. I still think the best movie that has done the out of order format, it's got to be Pulp Fiction. You can't beat Pulp Fiction. That film is just a classic. I think they really kind of brought forward that whole style of doing the scenes out of order. All right, so we don't need to go in there. And we can't get into her room. So what are we missing? I must be missing something. I think I was telling you guys last time that I streamed that I was trying to see if Origins worked, and I got my old PS2 out of storage to boot up, and I realized a slight problem with it today. I went to check the discs that I bought after I made sure that they would start, and they had a scratch all along the ring. And I found out the PS2 was so old, the ribbon that comes stretches out when you when the laser comes to read the disc, it actually was bending upwards and scratching a ring into my disc. I was like, oh crap. Luckily, I was able to look up a tutorial online of how to correct that. I was like, well, this sucks. I hope the game still works now. What is this? You did? Yeah. I hadn't used it in so long. It's been probably, I don't know, probably close to 20 years. Unpopular opinion. I really dislike the 360's implementation of its online structure. Requiring live for game updates, like what? I see the appeal, don't get me wrong, but 360 is definitely not for me. So, like I said, I never really used 360 till right now to play this game. But I remember back when I was playing on PS3 back in the day, my friends who had a 360, that was the biggest gripe that we would all argue about, is they were like, 360 has way better games. But the PlayStation people were like, but you don't have to pay for online play. Now, granted, now that doesn't matter because PlayStation makes you pay for online play nowadays, regardless. So, I mean, that argument's no longer the case. But I do remember that being a big thing back in the day. A lot of people were upset about that. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. I think I'm kind of lost. I may have to research some of these rooms. But yeah, no bride. It was a pretty easy fix, luckily. But no, I just bought a bunch of old school games to play on the channel later this year. And so I wanted to make sure they all work because a lot of them are on PS2. So pretty soon, so we're going to be playing through all the Silent Hill games, but then we're also going to play through all the Halo games because I've never played any of the Halo campaigns. So I'm going to play through that for the first time. Probably sometime after we beat the Dead Space remake. Let's see. Hold on, let me read your chats before I miss them real quick. Let's see. I agree. I just grew up with PlayStation, got the 360 later, played both equally. Console wars is wired to me. No, I completely understand that. So my first console ever was a PS2. And from that point on, I always stuck with PlayStation just because it was what I had. It wasn't like a choice for me, though. It was just my family got a PS2 for me, like for 1 year. And so I just kind of stuck with that from that point on. So I've always kind of stuck with PlayStation. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've stuck with PlayStation and PC because I would mod and create games. So I kind of flip between either PC or PlayStation. Hell yeah, Halo. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. I know Halo is really popular, so I got to play it. I have most of the games already from people who were like, whenever people move, they're like, hey, you want my old games? I'm like, sure, I'll take them. So I have a bunch of movies and games that I've never played or watched. And Halo, I have most of the Halos, so I'm going to play through those soon. I'm excited about it because, although I got to be careful, I don't want to be too hyped about it because I know a lot of people probably build them up better than they actually are. Maybe not. I'll probably have opinions on it when I try them. You're in my way. Oh, and then the I want to know why PlayStation went to the paid model. You know what? I don't think that's the biggest problem with PlayStation. I think the biggest problem with PlayStation is why the hell they stopped doing backwards compatibility. When they launched the PS3, the very first models were backwards compatible. And then for some reason they started telling everyone, no one wants backwards compatibility. No one will actually play it. That was their excuse, even though like every time they made an announcement on any sort of video or anywhere, you would just read the comments and everyone was like, no, I have this huge collection of PS2 games. I would like to still be able to play them. And they were like, oh, well, we're going to do a service for you that will allow you to play the old PS2 games. And then it has like 10 PS2 games on it. And then they revamped their PlayStation Plus, and they were like, there's going to be a whole classic collection. But you look, and I think there was 50 PS2 games on it. And most people don't know this, but there's around 4,000 PlayStation 2 games that were created. So 50 out of 4,000, that's not playing your library of games. That's just playing the select ones. And what was funny is the ones that they put on there were all ones that had been released on the PS3 as downloadable games. I don't think there was maybe 2 that were new, but the rest of them were all old games that they had already ported. I was like, okay, so you did nothing new for us. That I won't lie, that kind of annoyed me. Then there's Nintendo. The free model made them just bleed money. Yeah, but the thing is I don't understand why they won't make them backwards compatible because they're not selling PS2s anymore. So you have no way to play PS2 games. They just sit. The only way you can play them is if you have an old console that you've somehow kept up and running, or if you buy one that's either been refurbished or somehow still running. It's because, like, you know, with the PlayStation 1, they released that model where it was like it's just a newer version of the console where you could play your old PS1 games. And I thought they were going to move forward and do that with the PS2, but they didn't, unfortunately. Because I still have all my PS2 games from when I was a kid. And I would love to be able to play most of them. I mean, I guess I can. I just got a thing that allows me to use like a PS5 controller with the PS2. So I'm excited to try that. Because those PS2 controllers do not hold up. They fell apart pretty quickly. Oh crap. Oh, he's biting my sternum. The way that, so it's kind of weird the way that he moves when they're biting him. He just kind of like, he kind of just jostles himself around, like making a weird face. I don't know why he doesn't like try to push them off. He just lets it happen. Anyway, I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go now. Alright. What was our last notes? Let's see. Oh yeah, I can always check my map. So we've been in there. We've been down there. There's a portal there. Those two are locked. Maybe there's something in 304 that I missed. Maybe. Not sure. What could I be missing? Maybe I need to head back to the apartment. A friend of mine was super lucky. She got the 60 gigabyte PS3 at launch. Yeah. You know what's sad? I spent so many years when I was a teenager trying to get a hold of one of those. I would like make sure it was the right model number and everything and buy them offline, and every time it wasn't. They were like tricking you on like eBay, and back then eBay wasn't as good about cracking down on people that would sell fake crap or like sell something that was misleading. So after like spending so much money that I was like working a job trying to just buy one of these freaking PS3s, and none of them ever worked. I think by the end I had like 3 PS3s that were supposed to be the backwards compatible ones, and they didn't work that way. I was like, because unfortunately the best PS2 games they never put on the PlayStation Plus service. At least not the best ones in my opinion, at least. Alright, let's try saving and reloading, because sometimes that seems to make stuff happen in the apartment. Alright, let's try this again. I think many people have that one. Just don't know. It's possible. I bought one of the ones like during the first week of launch, but apparently it wasn't the one. I think I had the one that was a higher gigabyte or something. I think the one I got was like one of the launch versions that had like Force Unleashed with it or something. What? No. Oh, okay. Here's a question. What was your favorite PS2 game? Or how about this? Some of your top 5 favorite. Maybe not in any order, but what were some of your favorites? I think the ones that I played the most was probably the Star Wars Battlefront games, and Spider-Man 2. That Spider-Man 2 game on PS2 is still probably one of the best Spider-Man games. I think the only way that you don't think it is if you didn't grow up playing it. I actually have compared the newer ones with the old one, and I actually prefer the swinging in the old PS2 version. It had more of a the physics felt a little more accurate. It looks like Eileen is okay. I guess. I don't know why she dressed up just to stay in her apartment. My mom got me the limited edition crystal white 500 gigabyte PS3. I cried. Oh, I miss Metal Gear Solid 2 HD. Spyro. That's right. You've talked about Spyro several times. Was it so a limited crystal white? Yeah, that is kind of cool. So that's another game series I've never played through. I've never played through the Metal Gear Solid series. If my people, either here or on YouTube, really want me to play that at some point, let me know. I don't know if I'll have time to get to it this year, but maybe at some point I can get to it. Alright, so it doesn't seem like anything's happening here, so I must be missing something in the other place. What was the last note we read? Ah, no, we've already read that one. I picked up the key that from Eileen from room 303. Oh, so he left it with the super. So okay, so we got to go back to the superintendent room. I'll just say GTA 3 since that's what came with my PS2 way back then. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad, it's not a bad choice. I don't like Metal Gear Solid 3, and Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite, even over 2. I have no opinion here, because I, like I said, I haven't played this series yet. Alright, let's go back in the hole. You know what? That's not true. I think I did start to play one of the Metal Gear Solid games, but I didn't play very far into it. I think I started playing the beginning and was like, you know what? If I'm gonna play this series, I need to start from the beginning. It was one where you what did you start out? I think you were in a hospital bed or something, and you had your face was changed, something like that. And I think you then had to escape from the hospital. Oh, hi, you. Can you just leave me alone? I read that game was planned for the Sega Dreamcast and Nintendo GameCube, but both ports were canceled. To this day, the only Nintendo console I've owned was a GameCube. Damn it, stop biting my shoulder? Alright, let's see if we can find this key in here. Oh, he's in my way. Wait. Return it to 302. It's a hastily scribbled memo found by Nurse Rachel. Return it to 302 together with the part. Okay. So if this doesn't work, we'll go to 302. And the guy's back. Of course he's back. I love my GameCube. I was one of the people that had Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. I had a really, I had one of those limited edition GameCubes because I think at the time it was the only one they had at the store. It was like a, it was a Pokemon GameCube. I think Pokemon XD? Yeah, Pokemon XD. That's what it was called. So it had the little Pokemon on the top. Alright, so 302. Although that's the room we need to get into, so... Yeah. And now I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do then. If any of you have played this before and you know what I'm missing, I am more than open to a hint at this point. Nothing spoilery, but I'm completely fine with you giving me a hint. Yeah, I loved my GameCube as well. I mainly used it to play games with friends. So I'd have friends over and we'd play Smash Bros. Melee or Star Fox Assault. We'd play those together. That was a lot of fun. There's another cassette here. Oh, I can't pick it up. What a shame. Stay back. You're not welcome here. Do I want the hint as a riddle? Just need to find all the notes. Okay, so I'm missing a note. Okay, so there's probably a room somewhere that I thought I explored every room, but I guess not. And if you, Red Rain, if you would like to give me your riddle, I am more than open to your riddle. Actually, to be honest, I'll be impressed if you can give me a good riddle that is also the answer that I need. Oh yeah, I didn't explore this room as well as I probably could have. I think part of the problem is the ghosts are probably making me rush. I guess there really wasn't anything in here. Alright, well. Another useless room. If a doll shows up at your bed with enough bedtime manner to give you a gift, this chapter will be complete. But I left the doll on the stairs. Is that what do I have to get the doll? Am I wasting my time by leaving the doll on the stairs? Because that is one item I haven't picked up. Maybe I'm supposed to pick up the doll. But I thought we all agreed we were going to leave it. I guess it's not optional? If a doll shows up at your bed. A different doll. Okay, so I don't have to get that doll. Good to know, because I was about to go grab it. Are they talking about the bunny? Is it the bunny that's a different doll? Oh, I see. There's a lot of garbage. I don't know if I can figure out that row, but there is the bunny doll that is on the on Eileen's bedside, but that's not on my bed. All right, did I check this one just recently? Well, we're gonna check it anyway. I don't know how good of a riddle that is. Here's a better question I should ask. What floor do I need to go to? That actually is a pretty good hint. Well, it's not really a hint, but that'll help me. So Red Rain's pretty proud of his riddle, or her. I don't know. Either way, you're proud of your riddle. All right, nothing in here. Third. So it is the third. Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste my time down here anymore. Oh, go bother someone else. Him. Got it. All right, we're going up. Here's a rhyme. This game could have been a 10 out of 10, but Konami decided to spawn the ghost often. You know, I completely agree. In fact, I had someone, it may have actually been you, Red Rain, but I had someone here yesterday that was saying this pretty much the same thing. All right. Let's go down here. This looks a lot like his room. Similar. I'm just tapping, I wanted to say X. I'm tapping A on everything. You were lurking yesterday? I know you told me you were lurking yesterday. It's kind of hard to lurk if you tell someone you're lurking. I feel like the bride is the most vocal lurker ever to exist. Which isn't a bad thing. Okay, here we go. More ghosts. Quit your moaning, lady. Go back in your wall. You've made me do this. I didn't want to. Alright. We've searched behind here. Ghosts have a catch-22 adjacent problem. Have the ghosts and make players angry. Don't spawn them and greatly in the story. Decisions. Or fill each floor with a bunch of enemies to fight. And once you clear them, then you can explore. Like the previous games. But like I said, I actually like that this one is different. So the ghosts are annoying, but it does make the gameplay very different from the previous ones, because in the previous ones you just cleared out the enemies. In this one it's like you want to actively avoid them. So it kind of makes you play differently than you would in the older games. Whether one is better than the other, I'm not really saying. It's just it does make them stand out and feel different. Do you guys know if the ghosts ever return, or is it just in this one? I'm hoping it's just in this one. I know, lady. I'm leaving. Don't worry. Alright, so we can't go in here. We can't go in here. Unless we can use the key, but I don't think we can. Wait. There's only the one floor. So you said what I need is on the 3rd floor. Yet I just searched every room. Every spot. I must have missed something, I guess. I hope you're not just screwing with me. Yep, just this one, unless I'm forgetting something. Gotcha. I'll explore again. Alright, I know your hint. If Dolls was up at your bed with enough... So, I guess I gotta go back, right? Yeah, I gotta go back home. To my bedside. Oh. I think I get what you mean. We'll see. We'll see if I get what you mean. Here we go. There is nothing at my bedside. Am I supposed to call someone? Interesting. Bedside. So there's the phone. Maybe it's the phone. Maybe I'm supposed to call someone. I don't think this stuff has changed. Yeah, there's nothing I really can do here. Let me see. Was there... Oof, got stuck here too, and I remember that I was missing one more note that was super annoying to find. Maybe it is at a bedside on the 3rd floor. Maybe I just need to check the beds. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to try to do. You did say 3rd floor, which means I probably shouldn't need to go back to my apartment. It's got to be something on the 3rd floor. Nothing in here, right? No. Back we go. Alright. Hopefully, Ghost Lady isn't still here. No, leave me alone. Get out of there. I will say it will only show up at your bedside only if everything is done the shift. Wait, so your clue is not what I need to do next then? You're just saying what I need to get to later. I need to know the clue I wanted was for what I need to do now to progress. So are you telling me I'm wasting my time on the 3rd floor? No, you did say 3rd floor, so it's got to be something up here. Excuse me, you're totally blocking my way. Every requirement. Well, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna have to wander. Alright, we'll check the other. Yes, the case of the annoying to find note. So I do need to find the note. And you said it was on the 3rd floor. So the annoying to find note. I don't know, look, the floor's everywhere, unless it's in, maybe it's in the hall. Let's check the very end. Nope, nothing there. Ah, well, gotcha. Okay, so you were confused. You thought I did everything. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. So you're saying that it's not the 3rd floor. Because I'm just going to keep searching the 3rd floor endlessly. Have you perhaps found the note guarded by a cat? I fought cats. Maybe I need to go back to that place. We'll go back. Maybe yeah. I'll finish checking this room one last time. Or this apartment one last time. But I am tapping A on everything. Wait. Let's check back here just in case. Cat, where? Well, we're going down. Clearly it's not on this floor. So we'll search the second floor again. The unfortunate cat in this game. I see. The unfortunate cat. Alright. Here we go. I won't lie, I'm not looking forward to the ghosts again. Well, we searched this room thoroughly. It's not in there. I thought I did that when I first went through. Like, I thought I searched every single area in the apartments, but I must have missed something when I was running from the ghosts. And I know I've searched this one. I know I've searched this one very well. It's going to be in one of those, right? I'll be like, I shouldn't have ignored it. Wait. What was that? Oh, it's just his tongue. Maybe I need to remember that I can turn the camera. I keep forgetting that in this game they do let you change the camera around. I was breezing through this game until this chapter. I think I was even talking last episode about, or last time I streamed, about how easy the game seemed to be. Wait. I probably should check the end of the hall just in case. Except for the golf clubs. I used the golf clubs once and it broke almost in like I didn't even kill one enemy and it broke and I was like, okay, well, I'm not using the golf clubs anymore. I hear something. Fun? I don't know what you mean by that. That could mean a lot of things. That could mean inappropriate. That could mean action-packed. That could mean disturbing. The bread. It was the bread all along. Curse you, bread. Okay, don't see anything in here. It could be in here. Don't know how well I searched this room. All right. Let's quickly. Yeah, we searched that before. Nothing over there. Okay, well, that's it for this room. The golf clubs are the only things more unfair in the entire franchise than the ghosts. After they break, all they do is waste the inventory slot. At least the ghosts don't do that. Yeah, I noticed that. When it was in my inventory, I was like, well, what do I do with it now? Is there an alternative use? But then I read the description, and it was like, no. It's like, okay. That's interesting. All right, painting room. Now, here is where I can find out where the cat room is. It's this one, right? Okay. 102. So 102 is maybe where I need to go. Possibly. It is hard to keep track of which notes you've already got, but if it's the same note you missed that I missed, it may be near a cat, a fridge, and used to be kids. I searched the kid area. Oh, you mean the... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll get down there. I am going to finish searching this floor, though, just in case it is up here. But yeah, I think I know where. It's probably 102. Oh yeah, this was the very empty place. I don't think I found anything in here, so maybe it is in here. Please leave me alone. All right. There were all the ladybugs or fairies, whatever they are, were in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. You're back up already? Run! All right, I don't think it was in here. And there's nothing over here. All right. Down we go to floor 1. Aha. All right, 102 is in which direction? Right. Hello, you. All right, hopefully it's in here. All right, it is not near the fridge. Crap. Oh yeah, I don't know if I explored this room enough. Wait, so the cat lady room had a bunch of speakers in it? It's kind of weird. I am in 102, right? No, I went to the completely wrong floor. What was I thinking? Well, not the wrong floor, but the wrong corridor. Oh well, I'll check this room anyway. Anyone else see the movie Don't Worry, Darling? Well, other than me. I don't think I have, no. Wait, what is this? Oh, a bicycle. What's it about, Red Rain? Tell us all about it. Is it worth seeing? Oh, you know what? I didn't go near all these because I wanted to let them live. So it very well could be over here. Come on, you can walk past. Do you know those movies that are slow until the twist is revealed and the story goes a million miles an hour till the end credits? Yeah. One of those. Always have trouble getting people to watch those kind of movies because they usually don't want to sit through the initial parts. A good example of that is The Hateful Eight. I tried to show The Hateful Eight to a few people, and they just didn't want to sit through the first half. Alright, so it was not in 102, unfortunately. You do know? Well, if you know, maybe give me a hint. Actually, you know what? Think of a good hint. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom real quick, so give me just a minute or two. You're scared of my BRB screen? Well, I do custom transition scenes depending on which game I'm playing. So each game has their own scenes, which I think is kind of fun. But yeah, it is creepy. Before I played this and I just saw those scenes playing on the main menu, I was like, this looks like it's going to be the creepiest Silent Hill game yet. All right. So did I get a hint? No. What a shame. All right, well, I'll figure it out, hopefully. Oh, you again? The only time Silent Hill 4 manages to be creepy. Hard to get creeped out seeing Henry do a 720 spins after getting slapped. Yeah. I mean, it is a little funny. Stay down, my friend. Someone needs to get this guy a garden. He's running around with a spade everywhere. That's really his problem. He just really wants to work in a garden or something. In a kitchen where don't look like anything like kids reside. Wait, yeah. What? But I checked there. I'll go back, but... Okay, so it's probably not in here then. So I need to check all of the fridges and freezers. Wait, I would love a sandwich right now. I don't remember the last time I had a sandwich. Oh, I do. It was grilled cheese. It was 3 months ago. I remember. Grilled cheese dipped in Cholula? Either Cholula or Tapatio, but I think it was Cholula. Alright, so here's the kids that are not kids. Oh, it smells terrible. Yes, open it up. What? It's wrapped up in these torn, bloody jeans. It's the body of a dead cat. Oh, lovely. There's a torn red paper in one of the pockets. Okay, can we take it? Got it. All right, so hopefully this is the last paper we need. Yeah, I love spicy food, although I'm not supposed to eat it because of some health issues, but I still do it anyway because, let's be honest, spicy food is really good. I used to really like dipping stuff in sriracha, but unfortunately they've changed the recipe to sriracha, and now it's pretty much everyone I know that eats it now gets sick or they have like breathing problems, or because it has like a warning that there's some ingredient now that can cause asthma or allergies. allergic reactions. They actually have to have like warnings on the bottles like this can cause allergic reactions. And like for me, it's like even if I'm like rinsing, let's say I have sriracha in a dish to like dip pizza or something in. If I go to rinse that dish out in the sink, just the moisture coming up in the air from the hot water will make me cough and have trouble breathing. So I don't know what they did to it, but it used to be great. I tried substitutes, because there's a lot of brands that do substitutes for sriracha. They have like Tabasco. Tabasco has a sriracha. Same exact problem with it though. We heard someone banging. All right, another note. All right, so I guess now we head back to our place, and we'll take that note. Oh, thanks for the follow. Is it Sophium? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I am playing through all of the Silent Hill games. I recently played through 1, 2, and 3, and now we're doing 4. Sophie, got it. Well, it is nice to meet you, Sophie. Thanks for the follow. All right, so let's see if there's something by the bed, like the riddle I was given says. Nope. You probably thought there'd be someone next to your bed. I'm a Silent Hill veteran of 12 years, so I had to follow. Well, thank you. I'm really, really enjoying the series so far. I've got a hold of all of the other ones. I'm just waiting on Downpour in the mail. So once I finish this one, I'm going to move on to Origins and then the rest. I think the only one that I might not play is the one that's on PlayStation Vita, because I do not have a PlayStation Vita. But if I ever get one, I'll probably play it. So. All right, let's see what the note is. There's a torn red paper stuck in here. Wrong side? Oh, okay. I'll check the other one. Oh yeah, I had a really wicked headache that day and just collapsed on the bed. Maybe if I took near the bed in my room, 302's bedroom, I'll find it. I get headaches every day now. It's terrible. What am I going to do? Oh, great. Really? So do you know, is it worth playing, or do you think it's good? It's fine to skip that one? Because the ones that I'm planning on playing next is Origins, Homecoming, Shattered Memories, and Downpour, I believe. Oh, I see. There is something by my bed. Oh, this is probably the key to yeah. Okay, well, guess we're going back in. None of the Silent Hill fans counted as a game. Okay, good. So then I can safely skip that one and consider myself as having played through this series. Ooh, I probably should save before I move out. Book of Memories, in my opinion, is Silent Hill lore blasphemy. Really? And why is that? Unless it's going to spoil something for me in the story, don't tell me. But if it doesn't, why is it considered blasphemy? So far, and the thing is I've only played them all through once, so I know that there's multiple endings, and I don't know all the endings. So my opinions on them just really goes off the endings I got. So far, Silent Hill 2 is my favorite by a slight margin over 3. Very slight. Only because I feel like the ending that I got, which I was told was the good ending, it's the ending where you make it out with the girl. And I thought that the ending was really well done. The whole letter at the end was very impactful, especially if you've ever known anyone that has dealt with someone with a terminal illness. I thought that they did an amazing job writing it. Yeah. It was very impactful. I won't lie, I teared up a little bit on that ending. Yeah, okay. I guess that's enough reason to say it's blasphemous, I guess. All right, here we go. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, 302. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what's going on with Eileen. Okay, it doesn't sound like Eileen's having a good time. Oh no.
Thanks. Did you find your mommy? This place? It's dangerous. You need to hurry. Get out of here.
Hmm. Ooh, I might be getting the story. So at first I was thinking that maybe we were the murderer, but maybe we just saw the murders. Maybe we were just the kid that lived in that apartment from the orphaned parents. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's either that or we are responsible. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.